Good morning, everyone. Hope the camera's picking this sound up. Hear them birds? That means it's spring. I'm excited. We just got one load of corn silage here at the feedlot already. I'm gonna bring one more, and I'm gonna kind of do like a daily thing today. Kind of go through what I do throughout the day rather than just one job. So we got one load of corn silage. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Let's get it. Look at how beautiful it is out today. Oh man, I'm pumped. Just got back to the farm. Got to actually deface some before I take it, so that way we can start using the good pile again. I'm just gonna deface one layer, and then we'll be able to use that whole section there. I haven't really quite figured out how to use this mic yet. I bought ones that like go onto your shirt, so we're gonna use that in this video too. But right now I just have this one, so it's attached with a cord, and it's like a little cottontail type thing. I don't know, it works okay. To be fair, this is probably the best job I've ever done defacing, so that's good. Got it loaded, and now Brad calls and he says I got to do other work, so the tractor's gonna sit here. All right, so while I'm in here right quick, before I get too busy, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how this works. So this is an adapter. This is from DJI, is the brand. So you stick this on your camera here, and then this kind of acts as the transmitter to these. There's two of them, so you can have two people talking at once, and it'll take that and it'll all go into the camera. Now you can just use these and not use a camera, and then like you could record podcasts or things like that on it, or just audio if you wanted to just do audio. Okay, sounds good. Yep, bye. That was Brad. He just said I can go now. So I'm gonna take this load, that way it's not, sitting. I didn't really want to leave it loaded, but if I had to, I was going to. It's just not as good to leave it loaded if you don't have to, because it's more weight, and I can just help break things. So anyways, back to what I was saying. These are the little mics, and they have little clips on them, so like you can clip right there. But anyways, yeah, this goes on, and then instead of using the cottontail that I showed you guys earlier, I'm gonna use a different spot on the camera. I'd really like to do like an introduction video so you guys can get to know all the brothers. Because like when I say Brad, I know who Brad is. A lot of the viewers right now, because there's not too many viewers yet, a lot of them are local, so they know him. But like anybody who's away from here that's never met my family, you guys don't know Brad. He's a pretty cool guy. He's pretty camera shy. I have 4 brothers for those that are new here, and so I'd like to get a nice introduction video and put it at the top so like all the new people can watch it and things like that. Alright, I'm trying this out. I'm really curious to see how the audio sounds, especially with doing all this. Definitely curious to see how this audio sounds. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for it. It's gonna open up some different opportunities. It's gonna make my life editing a lot easier too. If you guys will remember from last year, I was the one doing all the feeding and all the scraping and all the bedding here. So now we got 2 guys doing it. It only takes them a couple hours instead of it took me like 5 every single day. And it was ridiculous, but yeah, he's got the feed all dropped out. That guy's scraping and he's feeding right now, so that's pretty cool. Makes my life a lot easier. You guys can see all the corn silage I brought here. I brought 2 loads today and there was a load sitting here already, but that should get them through the week until next Monday, and then I don't have to travel on the roads when it heats up and makes a muddy mess this week when it rains out and stuff. Got the second skid steer over there, so we have 2 skid steers here, and that allows them to each work at their own thing. The one scrapes and the one feeds, and it takes about the same amount of time, and then they help each other bed, so that helps. One thing that is really nice about these guys being here is that I don't have to be here every single day now. Brad kind of manages the place more than I do. I used to be the manager of it, but now he is, so I'm not mad about it though, because it gives me plenty of time to do other things. Like fix inside the barns and things like that. Things that nobody else has time to do, I get to do now. So it's a lot better. I get to help Dad with the cows more. I've been helping him breed a lot this year, since we've had enough help. So, you know, he's getting old enough. He doesn't have to breed every cow. I just got back. Now it's time to, I'm gonna try fixing a post now today. Take one out, put a new one in. All right, let me show you guys what the next step is. This post right here, last week for like a year was broke. So I finally decided, I asked my brothers, I'm like, hey, is there a re-rod in that ties that cement wall into there? And they said, I don't know, I don't think so. So I'm like, okay. So I went and threw two things on and wrapped a chain around it, yanked it up with the payloader, and it worked well. So then I just put a used, new to us post in, so to speak. And now it holds the gate perfectly and it sits upright and it looks a lot better. So we're gonna do it with this side now. Right there, you can see how it's broke. Those break from the guy scraping. They just hit them. If you have scrapers, if you have a skid steer scraping, it's gonna happen. So just eventually, I mean, they scrape almost all day long in here. So eventually something's gonna break. All right, let's check to see if it works. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. All right, right here. Ready? Cool. I got this working right. So that's a good feeling. I've been trying to get, let me show you guys real quick. I've been trying to get this thing off. These boards, they're held in with nails. I know I probably need more than a hammer. I'm probably gonna need a pry bar, but I really don't want to use one. But I'm gonna have to go get one. This one was held in with screws, so I got that one off. But I gotta get this one off. That way I can take this post out of here. It's a mess. All right, I just thought of an idea. We're gonna see if it works or not. I'm gonna try using this drill bit, wood bit. I think it's considered a wood bit, not a drill bit. I'm not sure. We're gonna go right by them all. See if we can't get behind them. So right now I got one on each side of them. I'm gonna put another one, so that way I can get my claw in there. Jeez. Holy, can't believe that this thing's staying on there like that. I ended up just hitting the board and nails came through. Board's cracked a little bit, but it'll be fine for what we're using it for. I'm gonna do the same thing with the bottom and see if I can't get it off. Oh, gotta kind of swing weird. Good enough. I'll replace the whole board. I really don't care. All right, we got the board off. Yeah, put it in the bucket. And then I need to take off this gate. So I need to take off these hinges. And then after that, I'm gonna be able to move this post over the top part and start lagging into that. One of my favorite parts about working in the barn is you always get little helpers right away. Like these cows will come over. We got some heats over here. Cows riding. Look, they drive each other to the ground. When they're in heat, they're crazy. They just, you gotta be careful around them because they don't know how powerful they are when they're in heat. Number 2. So now that I got the 4 lags out, this piece just pulls up like that. And then the bottom one, I can just pop this gate off of that hinge. And now the gate is just sitting there, hung up by a chain over there. Let's get this bottom one out now. If we can. If we can. I feel foolish. I didn't check the backside. These aren't lags. They're through bolts. So there's the nuts on them. And this is the head. I gotta take the nuts off, see if I can't get them off. If I can't, I'll take it up to the shop and I'll cut them off with a grinder. That's not what I wanna do, but I will do it. All right, grinder it is. So we just gotta pop this post up. Just like that. That's the top half of the post. And then the bottom, more than half is in the bottom. So what these plates were for on this right here was to try and fix it without pulling it out. So and it did work for a long time. That was probably like that for a year and a half maybe. So it did work. These end posts always get hit. It's kind of frustrating, but at least I'm not the one scraping. So now what I'm gonna do is use these 2 that were used for a different gate before. I'm gonna tie them in and then I'm gonna get a chain and we're gonna yank it up with the payloader and hopefully that works. Please stop bawling. I'm trying to make a video here. Can't you see? I'm trying to video. Anyways, I need this chain. Bring it over to Jordan. Jordan, what are you doing?
Hoping to pull this post out.
No kidding.
Basically, well, I got it snapped off just with a skid steer. Anything cows.
I actually already explained all of it. I was just wondering what you were doing.
I'm putting, they're actually gate hinges on.
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap a chain around them just because they already got holes for a lag, and it's better than making a different design when these are gonna hold up anyway, and we got them around.
Yeah, right. You think a post will come out? Here.
You never know.
So these little mics are
This is not
cool. You probably can't even hear me right now because Jordan's working, but they actually communicate like that. So that's kind of cool. He's almost ready. And we're gonna yank this post out. Get it?
Well, the problem is
Jordan, what'd you do?
Ryan, it's a cow barn. I just can't get in.
You're getting all of our tools dirty though.
It just keeps cracking. Everything's cracking.
Oh yeah, we'll get it. Oh, there we go. Now she's tight. Good. No.
So we get its loader under it.
Am I out of breath? Yeah. Am I out of shape? Yep. Are we gonna get this done anyway? Yep. Yep, keep going. I wanna act like he's watching me. On these, just like that. Okay. Ugh. Come on, big boy. All right, good.
You just got it. Fabulous job, Ryan.
Touch that.
Couldn't have done
Right
it better
there?
myself.
And now, okay, are you gonna listen to me or can you see it?
All you.
All right, you gotta go straight up. And straight up, straight up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go down some. You got this caught right here. All right, go ahead. Up. You're moving it. You're getting it. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Just keep doing that. Straight up now. There you go. I'm gonna have to watch this board here. There you go. You got it out. As the Germans would say, das ist geil. Keep going. Keep going. Oh yeah, it's going in good. Keep going down. Good. Keep going. Whew, it's all in. Now the easy and fun part. All I gotta do is screw these two boards back in, and then Jordan's he's gonna cut one board length to length here. Okay, so I have it all figured out where I want the top hinge. Jordan's trying to get the bottom hinge out of the other. Remember how they were through bolts? He's trying to get them out. So I got it all marked off right here. I got my line here about where I want it. So first, I have to pre-drill in some. I did not bring a drill bit with me. I'm gonna put one of these in, a screw, and then I'm gonna draw it back out, and then I'm gonna stick my lags in. And what that does, when you create a hole first, rather than just sticking the lag in, it should make it so that the post doesn't crack and go all the way up and crack, and then it's useless. So the reason that we use a lag instead of just these screws is because I'll show you the size difference right now. So this one here is a lag, and this one's just a screw. So you can see the size difference. It's about 3 times, 4 times the size of it, and it just helps give it more power in case this gets hit, the gate gets hit, or the post gets hit, or whatever. It should make it so that nothing breaks. While I'm waiting for Jordan here, I'm going to switch over to the feed pusher, and we're going to push up some feed in the back barn here. We push feed up is so that the cows can have fresh feed all day long. They would rather it be pushed up. They're gonna eat more if it's pushed up versus, you can see over there, the one that I just did, how many cows are eating already versus how many we're eating. They just love their feed being pushed up. This pen here is going up to get milked. This pen actually gets milked 4 times a day, so they're on their feet quite a bit. Look at all these beautiful cows going up. It doesn't take much to get them up. They like going to the parlor, you know, makes their udders feel less large, you know, and then they come back pretty quickly. Usually within about 45 minutes, they're back to their pen. Hey, with our guys. And now I'll start your other holes now.
You seen the tractor?
Yeah, I
Front end
did.
go?
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Just waiting on Philip once again. That's so funny. We know you like being on camera. I watched the videos, Phil. I could tell. Andrew goes to grab the camera, and here comes Phil. Grabs the camera, Phil starts explaining. He did a pretty good job explaining. If you would have pointed more. It was pretty good though. Gotta give it to you. Jordan, how's it feel to be done? Done.
Like an ice cream cone. Delicious.
It's interesting.
That's been a lot better in my head.
That'll probably be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Another post fix. Might last a week. We'll see.